Right, good morning guys. So my name's Chris and I'm a full-time eBay reseller and I put videos to YouTube. So the video you're about to watch is sort of a week in a life as such. It's my sales for the week. So it's everything I sold so you guys can see what's selling on eBay, the price it's going for. I tell you roughly the price I picked it up for, how long it's at for. If you watch all the videos you'll see me pick up a lot of it, you'll see me sell a lot of it. So good for you guys to watch, helps you to develop your own eBay stores, find things to sell online as sort of side hustle to get some cash on the side and whatnot. And then at the end of it, we do tell you all the numbers, so exactly how much money came in, where sort of costs went for delivery, etc, etc. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. If you can, drop a like on the video. If you want to mention anything, drop it in the comments. I always reply and read them. And if you can subscribe guys, I'd be really grateful. But hopefully I'll see you at the end. Right, good morning guys. So it's Wednesday morning, so we're doing Tuesday's sales. We're at about lunchtime, 12:30, so been out to a car boot, been to a friend's house, done all that normal stuff. So a little bit later than what I like to do this, but it is what it is. I'm not going to give up my life. At the end of the day, if I don't go to things like car boots, I don't get stock in, then don't get sales. So got 4 to go through. First things first, you probably won't see that very well. That is a Domino's Pizza key ring. Now I got a load of these and a load of badges. That went for $6.99, free postage, but it's only going to go as a letter, so it's going to cost me like £1, maybe £2. But yeah, I got a load of them from an event that I worked a while ago. They gave them away at a Domino's event, and the woman said I could take them. So I think I got like 50 of each for free. So the only cost I have to that is my eBay fees, which is a percentage base. So doesn't matter what I sell it for, that percentage isn't going to change. And then the postage, so $6.99 a piece. That's pretty good. We actually had badges from them a few years ago when I first started, and they flew out. But yeah, that I've had them over a year. I took it down off eBay, put it back up. I was originally asking like $3.99 plus $3.75 postage. So I went, you know what, let's try it. $6.99 free postage. I think it works out to like 40p cheaper, something like that, from what I was originally asking anyway to what I've now put it up on. Sold the same day. Made some quantity list, and I've got like another 20 or 30 to get through, but still pretty good. That is a HP DeskJet all-in-one printer. It's model 3760, which, you know what, it went for 30 quid. It's not bad. It actually sold really, really quickly. It's quite compact. Like, the box is twice the size of the printer for some odd reason. I don't know why. But yeah, quite a compact little printer. Pretty decent to pick up. I think I paid like 5 quid for that. So 5 quid into 30. Got to pay the postage, mind you, but that ain't bad, to be fair. And it flew quickly. That took about 3-4 days. VAX 24V, main motor body. This is actually sat for quite a long time. We got loads of these in when we first started with Rocky, which was just after Christmas. I was supposed to go just before Christmas. I met him in sort of November, December time. We're supposed to go just before Christmas. We ended up going just after. So this came from that. And that was when it was a bit more expensive for me. Because the first couple of times I went, I paid a little bit more. We hadn't quite sorted out the pricing and stuff that we do. We still really haven't got numbers figured out. He's got a maximum amount of spend and I never get near that. But anyway, that's gone for £21. And then here's one of my fishing rods I randomly picked up. I picked that up from a auction for £3.50, and the reason I picked it up is because it's an Allcox one. Now there is actually, I've noticed, a ring missing. I need to check that that's photo with that and it hasn't just come off. Just noticed. But that's a vintage Allcox. Now some of those go for some really, really good money. We sold a vintage Allcox one before for £100. I only got 24 for this one. I'm going to guess because one of the rings has come off and things like that. This does need a little bit of work, but it's a match rod, Billy the Lane, 3-piece, and it's 13 foot. But anyway, guys, that is a good one to watch out for. Allcox, vintage Allcox rods are good to watch out for. This one, just the condition isn't there to get a good price for it. But in that condition, I still got 24, which isn't too bad. Right, good morning, guys. Thursday morning, so doing Wednesday sales. Well, my breakfast away from my beard, I got a piece of toast in there. So, first one up, $19.99, 200-piece poker set. These we used to do really, really well on, but I ripped a load off because we just had loads. These are all new and sealed inside. It's a lovely little set for 20 quid for someone. Shark cordless main motor body. that one is code. I actually need the phone, I think. Oh, have I got it here? Oh no, I've got it. ICZ160UKT. Apparently it's not the best one, but I don't know, it's bought me in $24.99 and that doesn't come with its battery or anything, so I think that's alright personally. Shark One tube, that one's code IZ300UKT26. That went for 20 quid for a standard sort of pipe. 20 quid like that's alright. Normally you don't see that. Normally you end up with it being, I don't know, 15, something like that. Rare on a standard one pipe. Good day for sharks. So that's a Shark Power nozzle. That's model NV700UKT31, and that bought us in 25 quid. Again on offer. Then we've got one more to do, but it's challenging. Right, so that's an Invacare Action 3. Let's go straight back down. Wheelchair. That went for £60. Cheeky as well. Right, what's really annoying is I had this up at £100 and somebody sent an offer at 9, somebody messaged saying there's a lot of work, I'm not going to pay more than 80, and obviously because I'd sent an offer I couldn't, so I went, yeah, no problem, tell you what, I'll just reduce the price to 80. They put me in an offer at 50 quid. Like a day later, like I'd forget that you offered me 80. Settled on 60 just because I want it gone. It's been sat around for a very long time, and I do agree with them, the condition isn't the best, but it's also not the worst I've ever seen. But you offered me 80 and then you dropped to 50 in 24 hours? Taking a piss. Right, so we had a small error where we've sold a set of junior clubs today, but we've actually already sold them. Luckily though, I have a second set of junior clubs that I've said I can send you instead, and they've gone, yeah, that's fine. As a result of that, I've also had to say I'll send them today now. So these should be going tomorrow. These should be going on Friday morning. They sold Thursday, so I just quickly figured I'd record an ad that in for you guys. Right then guys, so we are on Friday, so we are doing Thursday sales. Had some good ones really, all things considered. So this is from the first time I went to Rockies to clear his. It's the last main motor body I've got. It went $44.99 and it's a Flexblade 32V Pro. Now I would have shifted that ages ago if I'd have done $34.99, but I decided to hold out for a good price on that one and it's gone. All working, all good. That's a pair of Truffle Collection boots. They're from Debenhams. They sent me back 2 quid and they went for 20. Bell so. No idea. It's some curtains basically, pink, blackout, all that stuff. I actually got 6 sets of these. They was asking £5 each, gone for 25 from a car boot. Sold 2 really quickly. The rest have sat for ages. We actually ripped these down because there was over 300 days listed, 4 sets. Relisted them quite a few weeks ago. This is the first one out of the 4 remaining ones I've got to sell. Can't wait to get shifting through them. Drax pipe. Really would struggle to tell you where this one came from because I get so many of these in. We actually ended up binning a load of these to the scrap man. Just let him take them because we just didn't want them when we got a load of vacuums and we had loads of these left. But that's gone for $14.99. And then that one's a Shark Flex pipe, which the Flex ones, as I said before guys, these are really good to watch out for. This one went for $19.99. And if you're wondering, the code on this one is HV390UKT26. Right guys, you can be honest in the comments on this one. Who laughed when you watched the warehouse video and I bought this Uber Eats bag, which is by Spartan Pack, and a Just Eat one? Did you honestly think they'd sell? I'll be honest, I wasn't sure myself. I'd seen some solds on eBay, I did the research, but I was quietly optimistic. It took a day. The day of listing, that sold for 30 quid. 30 quid for a Just Eats bag. Not sure how much that's going to set me back on delivery and stuff though. We'll see as we go. And we've got one set of golf clubs. This one's got, it actually does have a tailor-made club in it, so we asked a little bit more than we normally do. This went for $64.99 in the end. I say a little bit more. Yeah. Some of the clubs are up at $74.99. That seems to be my average base at the minute. And then this one went for $55. Right, good morning guys. So Saturday morning, so doing Friday sales. Now we've got 4 or 5 to go through. I'm saying 4, Kirsty's saying 5. Let us know in the comments what you think, and I'll start with the reason why. So we sold to the same person these net LED light in motion outdoor bulkheads. So, show you what they are. So that's what they look like inside. Now, they're from the Duxford range. Now, they didn't just buy one, they bought 2, but they were individual listings. Well, it was a quantity listing. So I'm saying that's 1 order. I think Kirsty's trying to say that's 2. But we'll see. I think 1. $17.99. That's a Six Nations rugby shirt as such. Yep, you got the Six Nations there. Just a polo shirt. Nice little rugby thing there. I think it was a good size as well. Can't see it anywhere. Extra large it was, so yeah, decent size for a rugby player. Hetty Hoover, just a kid's one. You might remember in one of the videos I picked up, the pipe on that is pretty mangled. All in the description, all photos. Still bought in $12.99. Set of right-handed golf clubs. That one comes with an umbrella. Got a TaylorMade club in there, feeler putter. A few random bits. TaylorMade makes it look really, really good. That took a couple of minutes to sell. Like I say, guys, when it comes to selling sets of golf clubs like that, if you can include something good, like this one, it's got a few phaser, it's got a TaylorMade, obviously it comes with its umbrella, balls, everything. If you can include a few nice bits like that, it brings the rest of the sort of cheaper ones up, it carries them. That took less than it took about an hour and a half, 2 hours to sell from listing. We did have it up at 70 quid, offer came through at 50, I said 59.99, another offer from another person came through at 60, accepted, so got it gone. Alright guys, so Monday morning, I think I got 16 orders to go through from a couple of Saturday, a lot on Sunday, and nothing Monday morning so far. It is early though. We're just on the dispatch window, we're just after 9 o'clock. So, yeah, Monday, more may come through. But let's crack through. So first one we got up, Vax One power charger. These are for the cordless batteries. That went for 20 quid on an offer. Yeah. Got entire cordless vacuum, no charger with it. That's a Vax cordless Slim Vac Pet Plus. That bought in 25. They only go for about 30 to be honest without a charger. It's not that great a one, but I'm trying to put some cordless vacuums as holes into the store to see where people go with that. We're doing alright with them. Set of right-handed golf clubs. That went for $49.99 on offer. 2 boxes. Now the boxes are falling apart, but these are genuine Hilti nail gun cartridges. I got 3 boxes and a Hilti nail gun with no battery, which turned out to be broken, from a auction. I paid £17 and I sold 1 box of nails plus the Hilti nail gun that was broke with no battery for 50 quid, and I've sold these 2 for 20. So all in, it's brought me in around 17 minus fees minus postage. Backspace 1 tube. That's gone for $16.99. Pneumatic Henry Hoover Eco. That's gone for $49.99. Kind of good to see it go. Gundam model kit. That's a Zaku GTO. No idea what Gundam series this is from. Zaku's are in a lot of them. I potentially could have figured it out. I didn't want to. Yeah, there's a lot of ones that are quite easy to figure out. Like, you know, I've got Barbatos, which is Iron Blooded Orphans. I've got Wing Zero, which is Wing. You know, they're easy to figure out. I've got a unicorn from Unicorn, oddly. But yeah, so some things are easy. This one, not so much. I got a load of these. I buy them wholesale. I buy 2 kits at a time minimum, and, well, quantity 2, and then different kits, normally about 5. Oof, sorry. But yeah, that went for 20 quid on offer. I think it was up at $29.99, annoyingly. Silent Night Hippo. Going through from one of the events I used to work. He went for a tenner. Bizel Zing. Little cylinder pull along vacuum cleaner. Not bad. It is missing the attachments. It is missing one back panel, as the guy that's bought it has pointed out to me after messaging me consistently for 3 weeks and annoying the hell out of me. But yeah, went for £27. Nike SQ Pitching Wedge Golf Club. That's gone for 38. It's quite a good one. I quite like this. Don't know why. I very, very limitedly play the games. But that's Lost Planet Extreme Condition. It has like a big mech in it, which is pretty cool. And it's this little action figure with its box and whatnot. And that's gone for £18 all in. Quite like that. Limited edition Lego kit, that's new and sealed. It's 40603. That only went for £19, but I only paid a couple of quid at an auction. Clark's heels, size 7. They went for £24.99. They are the software sort of range, which have their, you know, nice little soft pads in them and whatnot. Clark's always worth looking out for if the condition's there. They're a mid-range brand for me, but they go consistently and quite well. Another set of golf clubs for right-handed, and these went for £79.99. Shark Power Nozzle, that one is model number NV602 UK66, £30 on offer, down from £34.99. And I promise you this is the last one. Another right-handed set of golf clubs, and that went again for £69.99. It was a bloody good weekend, and we're expanding the business. There is going to be a video about that, which at some point I need to get around to doing. Well, no, I've done part of it. I need to do the other part, and I need to finish the extension on the business. But you guys will see it anyway. It's looking really, really good so far. If you notice that I'm somewhat burned everywhere, that's the reason why. Do next. Right guys, so we're here with the numbers. I do apologise for how late this is getting. I've put it in a few videos now. But anyway, I actually think we've had a really, really good week. So our sales turnover, so that's every single penny I've been paid for every single item before any fees have been paid. So delivery, eBay, the cost of the item, anything, was £1,464.75. So nearly £1,500 week in sales turnover. I think that's pretty good. My cost acquisition of stock, so what I physically paid for the stock that sold only, was £229.10. And to me, that's a phenomenal difference. So when I go out to buy my stock, I aim to pick my stock up for 1/5 of the actual listing price on eBay. So to put that into perspective, if I spend £1, I want to see 5. If I spend £5, I want to see 25 in my listing, like what I'm physically asking for on eBay. That doesn't mean that when I see something for that I know I'm gonna sell that for £25, and they go, oh, it's a quid, I'm gonna go, oh no mate, you know what, take 5, I'm gonna take it for the quid, I'm gonna make more. But that shows me that with the auctions and the car boots and everything, that because 229 times 5 isn't 1,464, actually I'm getting slightly more than what I was aiming for, which is really, really good to me. But now comes the fees. So eBay has charged me £204 on my transaction fees. Not too bad, you get a lot for that, to be fair, from eBay. I mean, essentially I've got £1,464 for £204 in return. Oh, my son's kicking off. Oh no, mummy's going to him. My delivery fees, which is Yodel, Royal Mail, Parcel Force, are the only 3 I've used this week. That came to £288.71. If you watch these videos for a while, you'll see that number going down over the weeks, yet my sales are going up. So, 2 things. One, we're shipping a little bit more through Yodel. We only started trialling them a month or 2 ago, and it was literally low value items that are awkward sizing. So basically, we would sell something for a tenner. Royal Mail would want £6.50 to ship it. Yodel would want 3 quid. So it's like, let's just try them. We've had one issue with Yodel over the past 2 months. So gradually we've started shipping more and more and more with them. So they are cheaper. I would say they're worth trying. Not to get away from Royal Mail, there's a lot of stuff that we still ship through Royal Mail and particularly Parcel Force. You guys see my sales, you know that's going to be Parcel Force a lot. But they are actually not as bad as what people are making out from our perspective anyway. My ad fee was £32.95. So if you don't know what the ad fee is, when you do your promotional listing, 2%, that's what I personally do. That's what that is. That pays for it to be on places like Facebook and things like that. I think, anyway, I see my listings on Facebook all the time, and I've had people tell me they've seen them on Facebook. Odd. So anyway, guys, once you control the numbers, our total profit is £709.99. Now, I will say it, because every video is somebody's first video. There's more bills, tax, fuel, wages, material cost, as in bubble wrap, shrink wrap. We've just extended, we've just built a new shed. So, you know, we need equipment for that shed that I've just looked at spending another £200 on. Plus then I've got to buy more things like racking. It's not exactly £709 profit, but if you're just doing this on the side, which is what these videos are aimed for, that's what you'd be looking at. And realistically, yes, I'm doing this as a business. Yes, I'm going to a car boot as a business, but I do enjoy going. I would probably go to some. I would not go to anywhere near as many places as what I do if I was back working full-time for somebody else. My camera battery died. Oh well. No idea where we got to, guys. I know I did all the numbers, so all I'm going to say on this one and end it with is, if you like the video, guys, if you could like it. If you can subscribe for more, you'll see a lot more from us, from Sol videos to us going and picking it up to all sorts of stuff. I'm putting the extension one on today, so this will go on after that, so that information is not going to age well. But yeah, if you can subscribe, share the video around, I'd be really, really grateful. But hopefully, guys, I will see you on the next one.